In our farm, we have a capacity of 2 million fish. And that's to tell you what we have on ground is not enough for even plateau people or neighboring states.
This is Dr. Adetunji Samuel, a Nigerian entrepreneur, and is building one of Nigeria's largest fish farm with over 2.6 million fish.
Imagine that 2 million or 2.6 million fish. It's not enough. Even if it is 10 million fish, it's a phone you can keep that will say is enough because it takes 6 or 1 year before you change your phone. It's clothes that can say yes, enough because you might change your clothes in every 2 months. But the fish business aquaculture is a daily rotation.
He founded one of the biggest fish farm company in the country with a vision to engage in breeding and selling of fish products, contributing to the agricultural and food industry in Nigeria.
As a core member, I was privileged to win several awards. The state award as the best core members and also the federal. I was given a job by the state government. They called me and gave me a job. But the surprise there is I denounced it because what I have in my hands, say I'm a business creator. It's a long journey, but it looks like it's short. It's not. It's 1,000 miles that I have to start with a day steps. I came into Plateau as a core member. That's a 204/205. I read business communications from Osun State Polytechnic Arome. I did my fishery studies in Mushope Farms in Lagos, in Yanapaja, with all the fishery institute that I went to, aquaculture in Ibadan, that I learned. So adding this value together make it Dr. Fish / business. As a core member, I was privileged to win several awards. The state award as the best core members and also the federal. And also being given job. I was given a job by the state government. As in, I heard and read on it that when you finish your NYC, they give you a job. But my own case is different. They call me and give me a job. But the surprise there is I denounce it, no. Because what I have in my hands, say I'm a business creator. I need to professionalize what I do in any aspects, which is the aquaculture. Thank God we start that period, and here we are today. From inspection to now, I'm sure we've touched more than 50,000 youth and women on empowering them and exposing the business more. Aquaculture, catfish and tilapia. That has given birth to what we call Sammadecomm Nigeria Limited. Also giving birth to what we call Dr. Fish. And here we are today. It depends on the area you are going through. But the important thing about the business is to know what exactly you are doing. When you exactly know what you are doing, you deliver well. Passion must be into it. Then you need to be focused. And that's why we're able to produce this first of its kind in Nigeria. Fish spice. It's purely fish with our own recipes that you can use for any of your meal in the world, which might not need crayfish again. You can take it inside your car, you can take it wherever you are drinking, you are taking anything as an additional spice. It's 90% fish. Our own recipes.
And then these are not products of fish
on its own that make markets. Then we have another product which we call crumpfish. This is called boneless. We have disboned it.
There's no bone at all in
At
this.
all. Your own is to just buy. You can chew it instead of eating flowers, biscuit of any virus. You can start to eat this with your cup of tea. In the business also, we were able to get this omega-3 oil from the same fish business. And we're praying to God to have our own canned fish. You can see geisha and sardine. We have the smoked sweet fish. We have the frozen catfish, which I think it's in your record, you can see them.
How do you determine the ideal capacity for a fish farm?
It depends on your financial background.
Okay.
How much do you put in stock to want to start this business? Then you can start even with 100,000, depending on the materials, the pond, the fish, the feeds, the human capacity, the water, the drugs. You know, when you have those factors on ground, you can explore. Why you can explore, your pocket will determine. Do you have the funds that are required? The technicality, do you have it on ground? Or you need to hire an expert to give you an expert ideas for you to start. With Dr. Fish on ground, we could do that.
You mentioned experts, so you also render services.
What part of we do is a consultant.
Okay, you do consulting.
A lot of trainings for capacity building. Imagine I mentioned we have 2.6 million fish in our farm. This business is a source of business that can be taken and manage livelihood with it. Or a businessman, there must be a challenge. So life are full of challenges, and that's what makes you to be a successful man. When we started, we have several challenges about sales. Then we have to conquer it daily by letting people know this business is worth doing. It's not easy from first day you get it right. You must get challenges of those that are your own to follow your ideas or not before you get it right. Even at the production level, there are challenges. So any successful businessman on earth must face challenges, except you don't want to grow. Challenge is part of our life growing factor.
What are the species of fish you have in your farm, and why did you actually choose that species?
The species we choose is called catfish.
Catfish.
Catfish is catfish. Tilapia is tilapia. Depending on where your strength is, if you can deliver, it will make sense. Your environmental factor determine the hygiene of what you produce. At times, we don't need to go fight to more technology. We need to go with our wisdoms locally, and you can get it right. The oven we use is not imported oven, it's made here in Nigeria. You use charcoal. When marinated, when washed, when cleaned, you put neatness. Say neatness is close to godliness. So how do you manage your clients? We have other fish farmers. How do you do your own? What we do is different from what they do. It's an open business. That's one thing about fish that's today, tomorrow that I'm talking to everybody listening or watching. One, we talk about food security. Food security in the sense that we don't need fertilizer at times. We need the water waste of the fish, the source of manure that can be used for the growth of your plants. The vegetable, the irish, the rice. The water waste of the fish is 90% organic that can be used to fertilize your plants and grow faster. Your vegetable precise, your tomato, your other perishable things that you can do with water is a source of fertilizer. When we talk about the powder, we have the heads, the boneless, the bones. It's another source of nutrients for the dog meal. Nothing is waste from the fish. I pray the Nigerians and I pray the youth out there, and I also pray for retirees. One business that is fast growing that you can check and you can key into it is fish farming. It's less stress. You can do it in your house. You can buy a land. You can also do it as a corporate organization, or rather the what we call we do it for you. It's a less stress business. It's an input within 1 month to 7 months that you invest whatever you imputed into it or you invested into the business. The market of the fish farming, it is real. In any of the brand you want to do, you make your money. Either live, smoke, powder form, oil form, reproduce for animal. It's very easy. They grow well, you sell them well, you make your returns. And please, if you're watching this, know that you can be rich by fish farming. You spend 10 naira, you're getting back 20 naira. You spend 1 million, they are sure you're getting back 2 million. You spend 100 million, you're very assured that you're making another 100 million extra. It's 50-50. Maybe that is why the Nigerian currency decide to choose 50 naira with catfish, because you give back to you 50%.
So do you believe fish farming is the future?
Wow. I graduated 2004 stroke 2005. This September I'll be 20 years. I've never worked for anybody. I have many workers. As I talk to you now, I'll be graduating from 90 to 120 workers. You also can make it. You watching me or listening to me can also start something. It might not be fish. Can be water. Can be any product. Did you have a key passion about what you do? You're having a key passions. Are you highly focused to see this business try on in a small scale? When you tried in a small scale to go to big business, please don't give up. Don't give up. Fish business is a real business. One of the health good value from any doctor or any hospital is for you to eat fish. Not other imported fish, and this is it. Other imported fish are chemicalized. They've been embalmed, because you and I don't know how many months they've been on the road before to the point of sales.
That's true.
Even at the point of sales, with wherever they might have kept the fish, how many months, how many weeks from the water, from the sea, what have they really embalmed with them with? That's why we have cancers, that we have health issues. But when you eat right, you get it right. All depends from you, and from you that way you can decide to do whatever you think it is right with your vegetable, with your lot of spices, because it's what mouth eats daily. No any meal that you take there must be trace of fish. No any soup in Nigeria, as I'm concerned, there must be trace of fish. Even if it's crayfish, it's still fish. So that's why you see we did the powder fish, the crumb fish. You must one way or the other take the fish. And of recent, we just developed a fish value, which is the transportation, Dr. Fish Transport. You know, fleet traveling from Jos to any part of the country. Our terminal is in Abuja, AYA, and very soon, or in a couple of days, we'll be launching our newborn baby, which is the media, the FM, which is Dr. Fish FM.
Dr. Fish FM.
So that we're able to get the grassroots It's a commercial FM, commercial radio FM here in Jos. Also situated at our farm, where you can talk about farming, talk about businesses, and our slogan into the business is pigeon, purely pigeon.
Why did you choose pigeon?
We choose pigeon because we want, just like I said, to the grassroots, to be commercial friendly, to be medially friendly with someone that's even sell tomato on the road. It's a comic radio, comedy radio FM that you will just turn to it to laugh. Where we are doing this, we call health is value. When you eat right, you laugh right, you have a long life. And then we have our newborn baby also. Our filling station that will be coming, or Dr. Fish filling station. That one is on the line. All these are chain value into the fish business.
It started from fish and it's expanded.
It's also fish. There's not any aspect you do on our business. Fish must be inclusive. You must eat fish.
If you've watched the video to this extent and you want to patronize Dr. Fish, I'll put their numbers on the screen and also more details in the description. If you're new to the channel, I make videos like this and travel. Please subscribe as we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers soon, and also support the channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.